Do you know what an ion is? I am sure you have a fair idea about that. Any species which carries either a positive or a negative charge is called an ion. Simple, right? This brings us to our next question. What are positive and negative ions and how are they formed? Let's talk about the positive ions first, alright? Positive ions are formed when there is a loss of one or more electrons from an atom. Afterwards, the atom is no longer neutral, as it possesses a positive charge. Therefore, the atom is represented by a symbol and plus sign as a superscript of its symbol. As you can see, an atom A on the left side of the equation loses its electron, which is shown as E negative on right hand side of equation, thus gaining a positive charge A positive and becoming a positive ion. Positive ions are also known by a formal name, cations. Now, depending upon the number of electrons an atom loses, it will carry that particular number of charges. For example, if an atom loses one electron, it will be represented by positive 1 as a superscript of its symbol. If an atom loses 2 electrons, it will be represented by positive as a superscript of its symbol. And if an atom loses 3 electrons, it will be represented by positive 3 as a superscript of its symbol. It is important to remember that whenever such a process takes place, where there is a loss of electrons, energy is required and therefore it will be an endothermic process. Usually, positive ions are formed with metal atoms such as sodium ion, potassium ion and calcium ion. Here we can clearly see that calcium loses 2 electrons to form a cation, isn't it? How about iron 3 ion? How many electrons do you think it has lost? That's right, it lost 3 electrons. Now you can easily know that tin 4 ion has 4 fewer electrons.